Tonight, we go back to BLACKHAWK in Central City and Cripple Creek, asking what's your favorite place to gamble, plus an Ace Express bus ride on Jann Scott Tonight.
Know when to pull, know when to wait, know when to run.
Put you guys on the big TV show. We're doing a television show on best places to gamble. You got a favorite place to gamble at?
Oh, just got here. I don't know.
Where are you from?
I wouldn't put me on. Denver, just up for the day.
For the day?
Yeah.
And have you ever gambled before in your life?
Oh yeah.
Do you have a favorite place that you gamble at?
Central City.
Central City, which is where we are. And do you have a favorite place here in Central City?
No, I like them all.
Okay, and do you have a favorite game that you play?
Dollar slots.
Dollar slots. Whoa, big spender. Have you won today yet?
We haven't started yet.
You haven't started yet. And
Just got here.
How much money did you bring with you?
$100.
$100. Then how about you? What are your favorite? What's your favorite game?
Oh, I'm addicted to video poker. Just
Video
love that
poker.
stuff.
And you play the nickels or dollar quarters? or?
Quarters, yeah, 5 quarters at a time, $1 a quarter.
All right. And how often?
I did once in Vegas, so
Did you?
I like Vegas a little better, but hey, you know,
And why do you like Vegas better than here?
because I won.
Yeah.
I
How
think
much?
your odds are a little better over there. I don't
Are
know.
they?
Show me the money.
I like Jazz Alley and BLACKHAWK.
Jazz Alley and BLACKHAWK. Why?
So that's the first place I won, big.
How much did you win there?
It was about $500.
500. Really? Did you do that today?
No, it was a couple months ago.
And did you keep it all or did you lose it all? Again?
No, I kept it. I took it and went home with it.
How often do you gamble?
About once every 3 months.
Once every 3 months. And how much do you bring with you when you go gambling?
About $20.
Really? So did you come here with $20 today?
No, 10.
You came with 10?
Yeah.
Are you doing any good?
Yeah. I've only spent $5 and I'm up to $70.
You're ahead.
so.
You are?
Yeah.
You're ahead already?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you could teach some people some things. Well, what do you play?
Slots.
Slot machines.
Yeah.
Really? Okay. Can we get you to say, "Show me the money"?
Show me the money.
A little louder. Just like
Show me the money.
scream it. Now, one more time. Ready?
Show me the money.
On our best casinos in Colorado, 1997, our first stop is the elegant Teller House. Built in 1872 at the urging of Henry Teller, it was designated as the finest hotel between San Francisco and St. Louis. It was built to house the many famous visitors who came to Central City, known as the richest square mile on earth. Coming up next, the Teller House on Jann Scott Tonight. One of the most famous attractions here at the famous face on the bar room floor, painted in 1936 as a joke by Herndon Davis. It nevertheless became such a feature that it was left in place. Many tourists coming to Central City come looking for the face. One even came all the way from Russia to see it. Seven Circle Resort, the company which manages the historic Teller House, has spent $17 million restoring the building as far as possible to its original condition. So remember, when you come to gamble here at the Teller House, you will be part of history. Do you have a favorite place to gamble? Why are you here today?
Harvey's is fun.
Harvey's, good. Okay, and what else?
That's the only place I've actually been there and here.
What's the most amount of money you ever spent gambling?
Over $100.
And how often do you gamble?
Not often.
And what's the most amount you ever lost?
Over 100.
And the biggest jackpot you ever made?
$15.
$50.
15.
$15. Can you tell me what's your favorite place to gamble in Colorado?
Bullwhackers.
Bullwhackers, okay. And how about Teller House? How does it rate?
The big machine.
This one.
Yes.
What are you playing? Are these quarters?
Yeah, quarter, red, white, and blue.
Red, white, and blue, yeah.
They're the lucky ones.
You have any technique?
No, I wish I did. I'd quit work if I did.
Yeah, me too. Thank you.
So okay, we're at the break the bank machine, which hasn't been won for 5 years, and as you can see, the jackpot's currently $294,000. So
if somebody wins, you owe them $294,000 right here from the Teller House. You write a check.
That's right. The money's already in the bank. It's like a trust fund waiting for somebody to come in and win it.
That's where I'm from, is Boulder. It's the home of the trust funds.
But if it's not won soon, what we're contemplating doing is, this money really belongs to all our players.
Yeah.
So if it's not won by the end of June, we're contemplating redistributing it to all the other jackpots in the casino.
These are dollar machines.
Yes.
All right, one. So I put in 3, right? 3. All right, here we go. Watch this. Loser! My God, there's a mad crush of people. Eddie Lynn, hi.
Hey Jan, how are you? It's good to see you back as 1997.
Best places to gamble here.
With the 25-cent red, white and blue bullseye machines, very popular machines as you can see with our regular customers. High frequency, high pay. People like these machines. As you can see right behind us, we have our $5 machines,
Oh yeah.
which are now almost $33,000.
Let's talk to the $5 people. So you guys throwing in the big $5 bills today? You want to be on the TV show? How you doing? All right. You're spending the big dollars.
Oh, yeah, big ones.
Okay. Are you ahead or behind?
We're quite a ways behind,
Quite
unfortunately.
a ways behind. Let's look at one of those $5 things you got there. Oh, he just won one. Huh? That's pretty amazing. Wow, are those gold?
I'm sure. They're probably worth more than $5, don't you think?
Good, this is pretty good. So you're trying to hit the 32,000, is that it?
Well, even 250 would be nice.
How often do you come up here?
Every 3 or 4 months.
3 or 4 months. And how often do you play the $5 machine?
Probably every time we come.
Every time you come in. How much, like, so when you get some change to play the $5 machine, what do you get, like $100 with a $500?
100.
About $100?
Once.
Once.
While we're
One
up
time,
here.
One time.
One time while we're up here.
time.
That's it.
Yeah. You ever hit the jackpot?
No.
What's the most amount of money you ever made on the $5 machine?
400.
$400. Let me know when you hit that. Maybe we could have lunch.
Yeah.
So what's the biggest jackpots anybody ever won on the $5 machines?
On the $5 machines, $58,000.
$58,000?
Yeah, that was December 1995.
How much? How did you pay them? Like check, cash, or what?
Most people will take check for security reasons. They don't want to walk around with 58,000 in cash. We machines on the floor where the top award was either $50,000 or they could take a Porsche sports car.
Yeah, sure. I know a Porsche sports car. You used to own one.
And you think everybody want the car.
Yeah.
Everybody took the cash.
Everybody took the cash.
Show me the cash.
Show me the money. What are you playing today?
Just slots mostly.
Slots, 25-cent slots. You making any money?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, we're winning.
There's a lot in there. Take that home and save it. Then, how much money do you spend every time you come gambling?
About $100.
$100?
Yeah.
How often do you come?
This is
Every couple months? $100 every couple months. So, today, you're taking it with you.
Yeah.
right.
And how about you? You doing any good or a bit too bad?
Not too bad.
Yeah.
Haven't been here too long. Had dinner.
You had dinner?
Uh-huh.
Did they buy you dinner?
No, they didn't buy me dinner. Not this time.
Maybe we can see if we can. Free lunch for everybody! We're at Doc Holliday's today in Central City with Terry Hulk, the general manager, right in the center of everything, huh?
Hi, Jan. How you doing? We're right on the corner of Eureka and Main Street, right in the middle of town. 1874, this was a bank building. It remained a bank building until about 1900. And as you look inside the building at the ceiling and some of the historical aspects, we've tried to maintain that, as all the casinos have in Central City. This cage, at one time, is the original bank cage. The rest of the building has been changed quite a bit, but some of this is still intact.
Can you tell us the story of Doc Holliday?
We can give you a little data. He came through these parts and when he was fairly young, and left from here and went up to Leadville and died in Glenwood at the age of 35. So he wasn't around for a long time.
Any of his relatives come in or part owners in this place at all?
I wish we could find them. We've looked everywhere.
Have you had shootouts in here before?
Yeah, out in the building.
You have?
Yeah.
With part of the Doc Holliday gang or what?
We had one guy that used to work for us,
Yeah.
and then two local guys that worked all over town. Still have shootouts during the summer.
In front of Doc Holliday's, the OK Corral. Doc Holliday's OK Corral is where we are. Best places to gamble in Colorado, and Jann Scott. Colorado Nickels. This is the machine that won the $108,000 last week.
A couple weeks ago.
So I put in 3 nickels.
3 nickels, and if you hit Colorado nickels all the way across, you win.
3. Okay, and then just hit the
spin button.
Right, hit the spin button.
There you go. Oh, if you'd have had 4 of those, you would have won it.
How's it going?
Pretty good, I guess.
Are you winning, making any money?
A little bit.
What do you got? Oh, you're playing the nickel machines.
Yes.
Yep. How often you come up here to Dock Holidays?
Probably a couple of times a month.
Couple times a month. Okay, and how often do you gamble?
Not that often.
All right, and how much money do you spend every time you come?
It varies.
It varies?
Yes.
Now, are you ahead or behind the game today?
I'm behind a little bit.
Okay, and you're on the nickels.
Yes.
These are quarter machines. Variations, red, white, and blues are real popular. Double diamonds are popular. And behind it, there's another progressive bank. We have a lot of progressive banks in the building and get a lot of regular play on them.
Now, what's progressive mean?
It simply means that the jackpot is progressive until it hits. The more money goes into it, the larger the jackpot until it hits the top award. Right now, you'll see that coming up on the screen here, it's 3,077.
Oh, so if somebody plays 3 quarters on that.
They could win 3,000. When it hits, it'll reset.
Jann Scott in Dock Holidays, OK Corral, Central City. Best places to gamble in Colorado. What's your name? Doc. 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 Jann Scott, Star Radio and TV. What do you do? Who are these guys over here looking over here at you?
Oh, they're doormen over there.
Doormen? They look like they're...
You shouldn't be talking to him.
They look like they want to have a shootout right now. They got that look, man. He's got his gun back.
They used to wear guns here at work, but they didn't let us. No. Message came.
Lady Luck announced that it's going out of business at the end of this month. Well, then Harrah's announced that it's closing up shop. Big Las Vegas casino didn't make it here in Central City. Casino after casino has closed here in Central City this year. The Tollgate was in our 1994 show, but it's since closed here in Central City. In Central City, Harvey's Wagon Wheel and Casino built a huge facility and added on parking just this past year, and now they're cutting back on everything. Their slot machines, they're laying off employees. They may not make it also. Time will only tell. We're with Reed Grimes here again. 1997, best places to gamble in Colorado. We were with him 2 years ago, and then we were with your sister last year, and somebody else the year before that, huh?
Yeah, James Bedell.
James Bedell. Right. Another gunslinger.
That's correct. We're all gunslingers up here.
And you're related to Dock Holiday.
Absolutely.
It's a great. Tell us a little bit about the famous Bonanza Casino. Why it's so successful in Central City, and so many casinos are closing. What are you guys doing right?
Well, I feel what we've done right is we've run a tight ship as far as our overhead. We've tried to keep the customer service to the optimum it can be. We have a lot of employees that started with us in 1991, and they're still with us, which means that I feel we're doing something right as far as the way we take care of our employees. We just base our success on customer service. We have all the new slot machines. It's a very competitive business, and we try to keep up on the newest devices, so people have a little something new to play.
Yeah.
I won $450 on a coin triple machine.
Is that right?
Yes.
What's your favorite place to gamble in Colorado?
Hey man, that you really can't predict something like that, man. I mean, some casinos they're hitting, and some aren't, and some. It's all mixed up. You understand what I mean?
Like?
It's all mixed up. The casinos are all mixed up. You can win here just as easy as you can win somewhere else. Yeah. You know?
Do you have a favorite place to gamble?
I like the Indian Reservation, actually.
Indian Reservation? Which one?
Down by Ojito.
Where's that?
Down in southern Colorado, Durango area.
What's your favorite place to gamble in Colorado? Do you have one?
Dock Holidays.
Dock Holidays.
You bet.
And second favorite?
Coyote Creek.
And third favorite?
What's the last? What's that one?
Bullwhackers.
Bullwhackers.
And your fourth favorite?
Oh, we don't have one.
Okay, are you winning today?
Oh yeah, we're doing pretty good.
All right. And do you like Central City better than BLACKHAWK? Or
You bet.
You do?
Yes, I do.
Why?
But we always come to Central City. It's bigger, I think.
What do you like better, Central City or BLACKHAWK?
Where are we right now?
We're in Central City.
I like Central City.
Are you winning?
Well, I was.
So I walked over, right?
Yeah, no, until I got out of that casino across the street.
So, I mean, just down the street, Harris is closing. I mean, there are places for rent all over the place. When Central City opened, you guys were, you know, the whole city was busy, and now it seems to be quieting down. But you folks are booming.
Well, I think a lot of that has to do with, we were here before gaming, so we didn't pay the huge exorbitant prices for the building because we owned the building, so that helped. We've done what we people coming back by loosening our slot machines, and that has helped. We have a parking lot up on the hill, so you can park for $1, we refund $1. We don't own the parking lot, but we service the lot. A few other reasons, the decor, you know, being up here for the last 25 years of business, the history of the community is really important, and we made the Bonanza very victorious. I think people appreciate that. And thanks again for stopping by the famous Bonanza at Lucky Strike Casino.
My favorite place to go into the candy store. Licorice candy coming up. Yeah. Have you been in the candy business your whole life? Did you grow up working in here as a kid?
No, actually, I didn't work in here hardly at all, so it's all
Why?
new to me.
What were you doing? Just out running around driving your motorcycle?
I was playing. No, I was in the insurance industry for 10 years.
Oh yeah.
That's what I did.
Does this beat the insurance business?
Oh yes.
To pieces, right? Why don't you have any? I noticed there's no slots in here, no games.
No, I don't want to deal with that.
All that.
People want to come in here because they want a break from listening to machines.
Yeah. So, your favorite host is?
Jann Scott.
And you watch my TV show all the time, huh?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, good. A fan! I finally found someone that recognized me.
Well, you know what? I watch your program.
Yeah.
You're on cable TV.
Yep.
Are you on like...
A lot.
But it's on 57?
57 and 55.
Right. It's really interesting.
Yeah.
And wouldn't that be interesting that I just happened to see you up here and then I
know.
recognize your face?
Well,
so you're doing something right.
You going to the MTV? We're doing our best places to gamble in Colorado. You have a favorite place? You have a favorite game?
Well, Quakers don't gamble.
Quakers don't gamble. Good. And what are you doing here today?
I'm here on a trip from Montana.
Yeah.
I attend an EPA conference, and I just here seeing the state for the first time.
Oh, good, good. Hey, why don't Quakers gamble?
Well, it's I probably can't give you the.
Yeah.
It's just not done. It's one of those things you just don't do. So.
Probably smart, huh?
Yeah. Besides, it's a good excuse for being tight.
Yeah.
It's a cover-up. I actually did lose 30 cents today.
Did you?
Yeah, I hope no other Quakers saw me doing it.
Oh, no. Was it in a candy machine or something?
No, it was in a nickel machine.
Hey, I'm doing a television show on best places to gamble in Colorado. What's your favorite place?
Well, this is going to be it.
Huh? Which one?
Pick your choice. They're all here.
I know they're. Oh, do you like Central City better than BLACKHAWK?
Yes, I do. I
Why?
do. Actually, because it's got the Opera House and it's got the heritage behind it.
Oh yeah.
And it had all that before any of the gambling came.
Yeah. Are you
So
a member
it's,
of the association, like the Opera House? Do you go to the opera in the summer?
Just a few times,
Yeah.
but it was delightful.
Right there, Coyote Creek.
Coyote Creek. Why?
Very family-ish.
Family-ish.
Yeah.
And did you win or lose today?
Actually I won.
How much did you win?
I only won $20, but I mean I came out 20 ahead. So.
And how often do you gamble?
Not very. Every
Not very.
6 months.
There's your ride.
Thanks a lot.
Is this your ride?
Yes.
Place?
Central Station.
Central Station?
Yes. That's down in BLACKHAWK. And I like
what are you doing up here in
Lady Luck.
Yeah?
I play, bus takes us to Central Station, then we come up here for a little bit more gambling up here. So it's nicer up here than down in BLACKHAWK. It's less hectic. Up here it's quieter and the people are more friendly up here than BLACKHAWK, I think.
There we go. Beautiful day here in BLACKHAWK, folks, talking with Bill Lorenz. He knows more about the history of this city than anybody that we've met in 3 years of doing our best gambling shows in Colorado. We happened to run across Bill when we went up to OTTO'S Casino in the Black Forest Inn. He's been here for a long time, sitting in front of the historic Rolling Inn. Are you president of the Historical Society, or you used to be, huh?
No. I served on council and I was mayor.
You were mayor?
I served for a total of 26 years. 18 years as councilman, 2 years justice of peace, and 6 years as mayor. And when gambling came along, there was legislation I had to resign. BLACKHAWK is part of the richest square mile on earth. When gold was discovered in BLACKHAWK, it was discovered by John Gregory. He had come here by way of the gold fields of California. He was a Russian Georgian. And this was Indian territory back then. There was no infrastructure. There was no availability of the supplies as we know them today. People had a life expectancy of only 38 years. BLACKHAWK, Central City, and Georgetown were granted a federal charter back in May of 1857. And BLACKHAWK is the oldest city operating under that federal charter granted, because the man that delivered, the federal marshal that delivered the charter, rode into town on horseback. He had to stop in BLACKHAWK first, then right on to Central City, and from there he went over to Georgetown. So BLACKHAWK is the oldest of the 3 granted charters. And BLACKHAWK is still to this day operating under the charter that was granted by the federal government in 1857. Back then we were Kansas Territory. This was unincorporated. We were in Indian country, and people worked very hard here under very hard conditions, without infrastructure, without regular deliveries of supplies, food, vitamins, nurturing. Many women died at childbirth. A lot of infants were lost before the age of 1.
Tell us a story of OTTO'S Casino, this particular casino.
OTTO'S Casino was opened in October 28, 91, and was named after 3 OTTO'S. They were our mentors. Kay and I, the sole owners, 5 children work here with us, adult children, I should say. And so those were Otto Cooler was the railroad engineer, Otto Rootkamp was the mining engineer, and Otto Blake owned and operated the oldest Texaco station. This is our blackjack pit, and ladies are dealing with Pat as being the pit boss. And at Casino, we run the best game of blackjack in the state of Colorado.
Oh, now how can you prove that?
Well, the Gamblers magazines have quoted us as the best in the state according to their survey of the gamblers themselves.
Thank you. I win 100 off this.
These machines right there, the loosest machines in the joint. Right by the door, they're just like pretty girls.
Always by the door, is that right?
Well, they're just like sit and chill. These are the machines the gamblers see first. So of course, these are the easiest ones to win on.
So when folks come to the casinos, any casino you go to, always by the door, is that generally the case?
Well, yes. It's just like supermarkets. They put the items that they want to sell to the right of the entrance. That's how people turn. It's human nature. Okay. Let's go to Rolling Inn and look at the coziest, nicest casino in BLACKHAWK.
So the Rolling Inn building was built in what year? And this is part of historic
BLACKHAWK.
BLACKHAWK, is that right?
In 1860, it became turnkey. My son place in 88 and remodeled as a bed and breakfast. And when gambling arrived in 91, quickly changed over to a casino, and I'm glad he did, because he did a fine job rebuilding this building. We not only have the Rolling Inn on this floor, the Rolling Inn Casino, On the second floor, we have a lovely child arcade. And downstairs is Miss Kitty's restaurant. That's a favorite in BLACKHAWK.
Now, when we were here last year, I don't know if Miss Kitty's was finished. I don't think it was.
Yes, it was. And the place is getting busier by the day. People do appreciate that OTTO'S Casino and the Rolling Inn are two of the very few remaining family operations of size. Most of the small operations is gone by the wayside, and our business here is getting better by the day.
In the Black Forest Inn with Bill Lorenz. Again, ladies and gentlemen, an exquisite meal presented to us on the TV show. Bill, thanks so much. What are we eating tonight, starting with your dish?
For one, this is Glacier Bay halibut that we ship in from Glacier Bay, Alaska twice a week, flown by United Airlines. Pan-fried in parsley butter with lemon and capers. Nice fish. White as pure Durban snow.
Okay. Coming this way is a steak.
This is a USDA New York cut sirloin steak, dry aged. The very finest you can buy anywhere in the world. Colorado beef. It's tops.
And what am I having here?
You're having German Wiener Schnitzel. That's made of milk-fed Wisconsin veal, egged and breaded and slowly sautéed in butter.
Look what you're having. You're having my most favorite dish right there. What is beef stroganoff, isn't it?
I'm having it's Hungarian paprikas, goulash. And that's my favorite. It's lean tender beef on a bit of homemade noodles.
5-star restaurant? 4-star?
4-star.
4-star. One of the few 4-star restaurants in Colorado. Part of our best places to gamble in Colorado. Right next to OTTO'S Casino, the Black Forest Inn, with a man who is of aristocratic blood, the only aristocrat in BLACKHAWK, former mayor, chef, gentleman and scholar, Bill Lorenz. We eat a fine meal here worth hundreds of dollars tonight.
I've met the general public by the door for the last 40 years, uninterrupted, and still do.
Well, I hope they don't.
Thank you.
Well, this is Jazz Alley in BLACKHAWK. It went through some hard times, and then finally Virginia Lewis bought it, and it's doing better. Harrah's opened this casino in BLACKHAWK a little over a year ago, but it's going broke now. Business. Las Vegas-style casino gambling didn't work for this casino. The Gilpin Hotel and Casino is the only casino that has Keno. Plus, it's a restored hotel. But we wonder how they can get away with Keno here when none of the other casinos can legally have it. And then there's Fitzgerald's, an Irish gambling casino. They built a bunch of new parking, and their parking seems to service everybody in BLACKHAWK, for which all the other casinos are thankful. Historic Bull Durham had to go through financial reorganization a few years ago. They changed their general manager, and they're still just making it now.
Well, goodbye, Joe. You gotta go, yo, my oh. You gotta go, hero down the bayou. Yeah, my Yvonne, she's the sweetest one. Yo, my oh. With summer come, gonna have big fun on this bayou. Jambalaya, roast pie, fish gumbo. I said tonight I'm gonna see my share meal. You will a big guitar, will a fifth rate jar, and the
We're back revisiting the Wild Card Saloon, but it's actually the Wild Card Casino, because it's a casino more than it is a saloon. Back with Ed Shirley. How's business been for people up here? I mean, they've had to close for some reason. What the heck happened?
Well, it's a very extremely competitive business. What we've done is make our slots extremely loose, 95.7% compared to 92%, 90% in Nevada. So if you want to win, you come to BLACKHAWK or you come to our casino, and we pay back more to the customers than anybody in Colorado.
Now,
how can we stay in business?
What's your name? Where are you from?
Jackie Perry from Inglewood.
Oh.
This is
why are you
the place to come.
This is?
Yes,
why?
The payback's wonderful.
The payback? What's the difference between the payback here and the payback someplace else?
Well, I had to pay $200 to Fitzgerald for my valet parking. Does that tell you anything? I've already made
what? $200?
Yes, it was, you know.
For valet parking?
Right.
Would you get an extra car? They sell you a 52 Chevy to when you left or something?
No, but I've already made $100 over here and hit the 7s 3 times.
You have. Look at that. Are you ahead or behind the game?
I'm ahead, definitely.
You are?
Yeah.
By how much?
Today, probably about $85.
85 bucks? How often do you come here?
Every 40 minutes.
You come here every 40 minutes?
Basically, yeah, on break.
Break? Oh, you work in another casino?
Yeah.
Ah, which one do you work in?
Next door.
Next door?
Bull Durham.
Oh, Bull Durham's. So why aren't you gambling there?
They don't let me gamble there.
Ah. Why don't you go to another casino and gamble?
Because I like Ed.
So what's your names? Where are you from?
Jessica.
Jessica.
Arvada, Colorado.
From Arvada. Who are you?
Linda from Arvada.
Linda from Arvada. How often you come into the wild card?
All the time.
You do?
For the peanuts.
Great peanuts, that's good.
About once a week. Somebody in the family comes. Yeah. Oh,
And how are you ahead or behind the game in terms of winning and losing?
We come ahead.
You're ahead?
Yeah.
And you?
About even.
You're even? How much money do you spend a week?
Up here?
Yeah.
Every time we come, we spend about 100.
About 100, and you?
Probably about 50 to 100.
50 to 100. Now, do you take that home with you, or do you leave it here?
I leave it here.
You leave it here, okay. And you?
Probably leave it here.
Leave it here, good. How much do you come up with when you come up here and play?
Usually about $200 or $300.
$200 or $300?
Yeah.
And then a week? No?
Yeah.
You're-
Yeah.
And are you ahead of the game or behind the game?
Yeah, I'm ahead.
You're ahead
Really,
overall?
I am. Yeah, overall. Overall.
You're the
Not
person-
tonight, I'm not. So I just keep playing until I see if I win. There you go. Come on. You beat my lucky charm. There it is. Get it. 7-7. Didn't work.
I am
We
pretty.
tried.
I better get away from you. You might start losing. But no, you were winning there before the thing was hitting.
Everybody's got a theme. Our theme is you come in, you get a bowl of peanuts, throw the shells on the floor, and relax in the easy chair and play the slots. Go in and have a prime rib sandwich or a orange roughy sandwich and just spend a few dollars and have a good time. We got a Western band. We've got CC Collier coming back in at the end of the month. And our atmosphere is extremely loose and relaxed. You compare that to most of the other casinos who have carpet on the floor and no dancing and jigging around the front of the bar, and it's a different atmosphere. A lot of people don't like it. A lot of people walk in and say, oh, I don't like the casino, and walk right back out.
This one or other ones?
Ours.
Well, we leave the Wild Card Saloon here, ladies and gentlemen, in BLACKHAWK, and we move on to the next place. Best places to gamble in Colorado. Jann Scott with you. Favorite places to gamble? Do you have any?
Well, we just won $100 at, where was it?
The Glory Hole.
So we like that place.
We're at 130 ahead, so obviously that's one of our favorite places.
And what did you win it in? Who won?
Actually, I lost $40 playing blackjack, and in 5 minutes she won about 200.
200 in what?
Quarters and dollar slots.
Okay, it's $200? You know what? I haven't had lunch yet. Have you? Ma'am, can we talk to you? Your favorite place to gamble? Do you have one?
No, I gamble in all of them.
You gamble in all of them?
Right.
Right in here. Good.
It's my favorite on the day that I'm winning. That's my favorite. I'm not winning today.
You know,
so I don't have a favorite.
you better go home. Do you like BLACKHAWK or Central City better?
6 and 1, half a dozen the other.
Do you have a favorite casino up here? I mean, like Bonanza, Color Central Station, Bullwhackers, Lady Luck.
Yeah, I play in Lady Luck the most.
My favorite place?
Yeah.
Probably Bonanza.
Bonanza, up in famous Bonanza up in Central City.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Why?
Because I win there.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
All right. And how much money do you spend when you go gambling?
Probably about $200.
How often do you go?
Maybe about once a month.
Once a month. And do you win or do you lose?
I usually win.
Where'd you get the Looney Tune shirt? That's cool.
I think I got it at Sam's.
Sam's, oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
thanks. And how much money do you spend when you go gambling?
$200 probably on the average.
And how often do you go?
About 3 times a month.
And do you win or do you lose?
Lose more than I win.
There you go.
Yeah.
Another loser.
Yes.
Thanks. Now, what's your favorite casino? Do you have one?
Oh, the Gilpin and
Gilpin?
yeah, and Fitzgerald's.
All right. Do you have a favorite one?
Same thing.
Same thing? All right.
Yeah.
Do you guys make any money or you lose money?
Well, I'm losing.
You losing? How much you losing?
Oh, I don't know. A few rolls of quarters.
Right.
I can't say that over the air. My wife finds out and I'll be in trouble.
I know. You and a lot of other people's wives and husbands.
Well, they know we're up here this time.
Do they?
Oh, yeah.
They know you're here? All right.
Well, we're brothers.
Are
The
you?
one that was just left, he was one of our other brothers. The three of us, we come up here quite often. Play for a while, get away from wives.
Yeah, it's a good thing to do.
They're glad to get away from us.
Play for a while, get away from your wife. It's my suggestion. Anything you can do. Gamble, drink, you know.
Well, we're not drinking.
No drinking. No.
Too much of a drive on the way home for that.
No drinking and driving. You go to the stock car races much, do you? No.
No.
Okay.
Not very often.
It's the family way. Gamble, get away from the wives. See you guys later. Where are you fellas from?
Texas.
Texas. They came from Texas to gamble in Colorado. Do you have a favorite place?
Here?
Yeah.
This is the first time we've been here.
Really? Where are you from in Texas?
By Lubbock.
By Lubbock, and you? You're from?
Same place. We're all from the same place.
What do you guys do? You gangsters?
Yes, sir. We may get robbed.
Football players? No.
Coaches.
You're coaches? How can I guess that? I thought you were farmers at first. Look at these guys. They're too big to be farmers. Huh? Coaches. From like high school coaches?
Yes.
Oh, you're here recruiting.
No.
You're here to lose your money.
Probably so.
Good place to have breakfast, right? Oh, if you want a good prime rib, cheap deal for $3, that place. Does your husband know you're here gambling? Oh, you don't have one. I don't know. Boyfriend?
I'm divorced.
Divorced, yeah. Just as well. Now you can do what you want to do.
That's right.
That's right.
That's right.
Right on. Are you winning today? Oh, you're winning. Look at she's got all the nickels.
Okay, guys.
Thanks very much. Let these old war veterans out. I can tell they're war veterans. I can tell by the way you're
You should
hobbling.
enjoy coming up here because
Yeah.
you got to help pay the
Yeah.
taxes and all that stuff. You got to keep them open. It's a good place to come and relieve yourself.
Yeah.
And if you
Did
leave,
you ever do it? Never mind. On the street. Relieve yourself. Now, did you make any money today, or did you lose?
we just got here a while
ago.
I'm even so far, but
Where are you boys from?
we're from Denver,
Denver.
North Denver.
North Denver.
Good place to be.
Did you grow up there in North Denver? You got that North Denver accent.
Born and raised in North Denver all my life.
Because you say North Denver.
Don't believe it. He just came over on the boat.
I don't pay no attention to me.
And you are, so you're former...
Former councilman of the city of BLACKHAWK.
This is a serious occasion today.
It's a wonderful today. It's a chance for everybody to celebrate. Central Station puts on a wonderful event down here, and it's a little chance to celebrate the coming of an early spring, according to Bill.
So it will be an early spring.
It will be an early spring, no doubt about it.
No more sun. It's warm today.
It's beautiful today. Sets the stage.
Well, if a former city councilman says it and Bill does not see his shadow, then Jann Scott here predicting an early